What's up? Sorry for my hair. I know I'm looking kind of crazy, but I just wanted to share that today is officially day one. So I'm probably gonna start updating this. I'm probably gonna go and call this maybe like Appdev journey or something. So today, or actually yesterday, I went and got my library card, and I looked. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I actually looked at what resources my library card provides, and I got free resources through Udemy, and because of that, I finally decided to start, my app development journey instead of kind of like fucking around and trying to figure things out. Because I mean, besides making music and game development, I do like the idea of making apps. Not so much like web apps or like apps that are like for business. I much more like the idea of making different type of like skill training apps, maybe books based off like I'm really into like reading a lot of self-help books, or even like philosophical, even like frameworks for living, like let's say what's the Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism, right? So let's say I really like the idea of turning these philosophies, these frameworks for living life, and creating trainers. So that's kind of one of my goals. Like one of the first apps I definitely want to make is like a Stoic app to like essentially help you live as a Stoic. So today I had this big issue, and I had to decide between, am I gonna be building with Flutter or am I gonna use React Native? That was my choice today, and that kind of dictated what course I was gonna do. So I was about to do Flutter, but then as I was about to start, I had to download a bunch of stuff, and that was kind of annoying. So I went with React Native, and then I spent too much time goofing off to decide which person was the right teacher. Overall, though, I did end up. I think this person's name is Consistency. Just shout them out, just because they're kind of direct, and I'm just trying to get in because ultimately, though, like yes, I could sit down and learn how to do every little shit, but I really need something a bit more project based because it helps me get moving quicker. It helps me come up with ideas better if I have a full picture of what an application looks like instead of these small segments. Like, yeah, I could waste my time with syntax and shit, but AI can help with that. I'd rather focus and understand the big picture of what it means like to be an application. So the tutorial is about this section of this project, because this course is project based. So it's only about to be 2 hours, so it's gonna really help me get my foundation. So far, what I did today, yes. So in terms of project, I am working on Expo, right? So this is just all I did today, because I spent too much time goofing off on trying to figure out. So I got it going, and I could go to the other screen. Nothing crazy, nothing amazing, just this. Um, but I will talk about it in a different video, because I did also program, but I'll just separate it just because it helps me stay focused. But that's all I did today, and hopefully I stay consistent. I am trying to stay consistent, as I said before. Um, Here we have um, our habit tracker, and yes, we do have one day on that shit. So, which is today. It's not much. I heard it takes about 66 days on average to build up a habit. And I'm just going to go through, do these courses, and call it a day. And that is my plan. But that is it. Have a wonderful day.